Question number 1, I call Keith Brown.
To ask the Scottish Government what assessment it has made of the potential impact any future devolution of employment law to the Scottish Parliament would have on the development of the wellbeing economy.
Minister Richard Lochhead.
Securing the full range of powers in relation to employment will enable the Scottish Parliament to implement policies that will best meet Scotland's distinct needs. These powers would create fairer workplaces, enhance workers' rights in Scotland and help shift the curve on poverty and deliver upon our shared ambition for a just transition to a net zero, nature positive, wellbeing economy that's fair, that's greener and it's a growing economy as well. And in building a new Scotland, a stronger economy with independence, we proposed a number of specific labour market measures, including a fair national minimum wage set at a rate that better reflects the cost of living and applies to all ages, and better access to flexible working as well.
Keith Brown.
Can I thank the Minister for that response and ask whether he has any idea at all why, given the fact that both the Scottish and UK trade union congresses have come out in support of the devolution of employment law, and a number of Labour MSPs in this Parliament have spoken previously in the Chamber on support of that. Has he any explanation as to why not a single Labour MP signed the motion considered by the Parliament last night in support of the devolution of employment law? And a motion which didn't mention independence, only mentioned devolution, which was meant to have been the settled policy of the Labour Party. And is he aware whether the UK Labour Party still supports this policy of devolving employment law to the Scottish Parliament?
I would suggest to the Minister that he answers the points with reference to matters that fall within his jurisdiction. Minister.
Well, the Scottish Government supports the devolution of employment law, and we'd ask all parties in this chamber, particularly the Labour Party, given their past comments on this, to support the Scottish Government's position. But it does seem that, given the issue highlighted by Keith Brown, that their enthusiasm for the devolution of employment law appears to be waning. And that is particularly worrying for Scotland, as it seems to be waning because a Westminster election is approaching, and that should worry us all in Scotland. And I urge the Labour Party to clarify their position and to get full-heartedly behind the Scottish Government's position that the devolution of employment law should happen as soon as possible, in the event there is a Labour government in Westminster.